Good morning, everybody. I will let people trickle in for a few. Hello, guys. I'm going to let everybody know I'm live real quick. Let me go grab the link first. As people trickle in, and then I have some interesting news and updates for y'all. Good morning. Oh, it did start now. Yuki is not online. Okay. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Let me fill this up. So life, it's a thing. I'll go post it over on. I need more bubble wrap first, yeah. All right. Okay, for a second, I thought that was leaking. All right, we're getting started. It is a little bit of a slow day. I was up to 5 a.m. Let's just say that much first. First, that's one of the bigger ones that happened yesterday. Well, one thing that happened yesterday. I was doing it on Twitch, that's right. I'm not on Twitch. I can't talk today, guys. Brain fog. Yeah. Right here. All right. I'm gonna put I'm going to try this container out. Well, we shall see how this one works. I'm hoping that for this particular one, it works great. Oh, this is heavy. Let's get some air back in there. There we go. Okay. This is my massive bottle of resin. Hey, Twizzler. Okay. So as we get people in here, we had quite the day yesterday. Some of you know, I had a reaction again. This one was even... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. This one was even pretty much worse than the last one. In a way. Okay, I'm going to be switching these bottles over, I believe. Actually, we'll leave this one in here for now. Where is the bottle of the smaller stuff? I don't know what I did with it. It's around. I just don't know. It's probably over there. Yep, it's over there. Okay. All right. So yesterday, shit hit the fan. Shit hit the fan. I ended up with a reaction. I had to do EpiPen. So we went to the ER. Thankfully, they're not really seeming to keep me long after these Epi shots. Awesome. And but this ER doctor was fantastic. Like shit. He was on the ball. So he didn't even consider oral meds yesterday because I had already done epinephrine, you know. They got an IV in me right here. They tried here and here. They drew blood here, somewhere around there. He got on the ball. That man, like, he's like, so he came in, he checked, while they were setting up, and he's like, so I'm calling the allergist. I want to talk to him, see if he wants any other blood work or anything like that, because they drew from my IV while they put it in, and then they drew some more. And so I don't know what all they drew. I didn't ask. I don't really care. I was not in a mood to do that. Then they shot me up with Benadryl, Pepcid, and Salumedrol, which is basically prednisone. They only kept me for about 3-4 hours. I think we were out of there by 7. But he called the allergist. The allergist I saw was not in the office that day, just the other one. But apparently, they had quite the conversation about me. The 2 colleagues did. I guess I'm like one of the first cases of mast cell in the city. So cool there. But they had quite a conversation, and they used the word that we've heard so many times. You're an anomaly. And so the other doctor knew exactly what was going on. So that was fantastic. And they decided, we're going to up my Claritin dose to Claritin a day. Chances are I'm going to end up on a lot more allergy meds to keep life copacetic. And yeah, I know. I already discovered something that triggered yesterday, and I'm going to get to that here. Mast cell sucks. I know about mast cell. I follow a lot of YouTubers, and several of them I follow have this, which is how I kind of knew what was going on. If it is mast cell, we're really leaning toward that right now. But this doctor on the mark, just. So they actually decided to up my meds, and I'm actually having an emergency appointment with them today. They said, we want to see her today. We have to hatch a treatment plan for right now. We have to get these under control because I have now had 4 shots of epi in the last 2 weeks. It's a little much for my heart. But thankfully it works fast. By the time we got to the hospital yesterday, because Andrew came home from work, I did an epi right when he got home from work. He went to the bathroom, changed his shoes, and hopped in the car. By the time we got to the hospital, it was only about 10 minutes. It only takes us about 5 maybe to get there. And by the time we got there, the throat had opened back up enough that it wasn't really showing huge signs. I was sore as hell so the reaction started with I was itching. Then the eye started closing because it was swelling. Both eyes were actually kind of closing. And then started the vomiting and the diarrhea. And I knew when I was in the bathroom on the toilet puking and shitting at the same time that I was gonna need an epi shot. I could feel it in my throat. But I can't stab myself while I'm vomiting and shitting. It's a little hard to do that. But we got there, right away, and it worked really fast. So that's great. They doped me up on Benadryl. I am right now. I think I'm gonna probably end up on Benadryl around the clock for now. Which is really hard for me because then that comes in the stomach issues. So with the stomach issues, I have had for the last several years really hard time eating. I have zero appetite till later in the evening. So typically I don't eat until dinner time. If I eat in the morning, I tend to vomit. I don't feel good. It just doesn't work well. So, but also, if I don't eat, my meds don't absorb, which if this is mast cell activation syndrome, I'm going to insist they do a permanent line because I don't absorb medications well. So, yeah. But that's a struggle. And I've been noticing I'm going to look into that for sure. No, like a port, an IV access. God, no, I don't want a feeding tube. If I have to do a feeding tube, I will not even hesitate. And it may come down to that. I don't know. That's one thing I'm thinking of here is I have been having gut issues for years and didn't know that this was probably what's causing it. But over the last couple of weeks, for sure, anytime I eat, my stomach is killing me. I am crampy. It hurts. It burns. Everything just feels horrible after I eat. I still eat because obviously I need the nutrition. I'm feeling a little better today, yeah. But like last night when I took my meds for the night, I'm like, well, I need to eat something because I got to get these meds kicking in. So I ate some chips, some dill pickle potato chips, and within seconds within minutes, when they started hitting my gut, it just blew up and hurt, and it was horrible. It felt so bad. And then I had gas and reflux, and it was horrible, 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 horrible. So I already know diet is going to be changing a lot if I don't want to be in pain. So I'm going to start after our appointment today or before, whenever he's ready to do these things. That's another story I have to talk to you about Andrew in a second. But I'm going to start keeping a log and working on it. And I'm definitely looking into a low histamine diet ASAP. My problem is my digestion is so screwy, guys. Like even eating normal foods, like I can't do many foods. So it'll be interesting to see where I go with this. But I ate some cheese this morning. 2 slices of American cheese just to kick in the Benadryl and the Claritin. So hopefully that hasn't hurt yet, which is good. But definitely I'm going to the store today to buy a notebook because I need to keep a log of everything. And I don't do well on my phone with that. It's not the thing I do. I like writing. Okay, so we have the emergency appointment at 4 today to talk to the doctor. Grab some what? I hope you're not saying apples because I'm actually allergic to apples. Yeah, I'm actually very allergic. They don't cause a reaction like that. They cause migraines. All right, so let's talk about the next fun thing. So it is very likely when Andrew gets home today, he will have quit his job. They're screwing around over there. They're just screwing him over, which I get. So it's very likely he's meeting with his boss today at 1:30, but he said chances are he's throwing his keys down on the table and walking away. They just announced late last night, that they have canceled the 2021 Kansas Relays. And that was their biggest thing. Like, this is the event that they work toward all year long. It's canceled, which is understandable given COVID. But according to Andrew's ex-boss, Frank, it's possible it won't come back. Apparently, the athletic director is kind of really wanting to get rid of that. Now, don't go spreading this around. I'm not probably supposed to say anything. But anyway, that was canceled. Things are going crazy. He's not happy where he is right now, which I'm not going to say don't quit your job. We do have an option that we can do to keep afloat for a little while. But it's just like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So anyway, that's going down today. And he's so stressed, guys. I feel so bad. Yeah. But they are either, at the very least, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts his furlough today. If that, at the very least, that's going to happen if he doesn't quit. I would prefer he does his furlough right now because I'd rather we have some income, But anyway, that's his choice. I'm not going to tell him no, because this man has to be happy in his job, because with his ADHD and stuff, if he's not passionate and happy, it's not going to work for him. So, secondly, Hannah, we've kind of decided with Hannah's job that we're probably going to let her go to an unemployment thing. There is a program that if you're on unemployment and you're in school, they don't require you to look for another job. You just get the unemployment. So that is most likely the option we're going to go for, because that poor girl needs a break. This girl is so strong. Like, God, she is, her and I get at each other, but deep down, she's an amazing, wonderful person, and she kicks butt. And she deserves that mental break. Call centers are one of the worst jobs in existence. They are horrible, and it's killing her slowly. So her getting the break to just focus on school will be fantastic. It also is beneficial for me because I will have somebody around more often to make sure I'm okay. But yeah, so this morning I was up till 5 because the shot of prednisone they gave me last night. I could not sleep. I tried everything. So I was up till 5, and but Andrew said, because Andrew's like, seeing as we need to get you in as soon as we can, I will call the doctor in the morning and set it up for you, which he did, guys. He called the freaking allergist and set up my appointment for me. Like, he's such he was a trooper yesterday because he had to do the ER, and there's massive PTSD and anxiety with ERs for him because of me. Stepping up, yes, he is. Hannah, guys, I am so thankful for her right now. because, with all this, Andrew does not do well in the ER. We've had a lot go on with me. He has severe PTSD, severe. So she's been doing all these ER trips except for last night. She was at school. We didn't have an option. But that girl gets up this morning, comes in and wakes me up because she's checking to make sure I'm not having a reaction before she leaves for school. And she's been doing this. She did this the other time I had a reaction too, but woke me up. She's like, I need you to open your eyes for a minute, just for a minute. I need you to look at your face, make sure you're okay before I leave for work. Or for school. But like, seriously, this girl just doesn't even bat an eye and takes me. No questions asked, no complaining, nothing. So fuck this. She's so good at this. I'm hoping, so her only downside to the ER, she's like, I do fine, except for I get bored. I really want to be able to get her a Switch so that she can play some video games while we're at the ER, because this is a lifelong thing. It's going to be a lot. So we're hopefully, Andrew has been mentioning this for a while, that we may get her some sort of mobile gaming device for the ER, which would be cool. Plus, if we have a Switch, it'd be fun to play it for me anyway. But I would love to do that. The other thing that I'm talking about, I know I need to do I may or may not actually do Residence Day. We will see. I'm looking at this with Andrew probably not working anymore and stuff. Switch Lite is only, we're actually, that's what Annie, her girlfriend, said too. I'm not even going to mention it to Annie's friend Lou because he will send one. But I am thinking here, because we've already gone through 2 EpiPens, which are $140 in 2 weeks. Well, in 1 week. We've gone through it in 1 week. I am considering the possibility of setting up a GoFundMe or something so that, and it doesn't have to be much, but to help pay these costs, especially while he's not working. Because I don't know that I can keep up business-wise to make that much money right now. Business has been slow, which is okay. It's okay that it's slow for me, and I'm still building things up and working on things for the resin stuff. So it's, I haven't made that next step in the business, but with all this going on, like, I can't do masks right now. It's just, it takes so much mental energy to sew right now. This stuff is not as bad because it's more creative. But I'm not able to sew right now. My body cannot handle it. And so I have to think of how I can, what we can do. And I may or may not set up a kind of a GoFundMe type of deal. Just here and there, whoever can help would, type of thing. Just so that if people want to help, I can tell them, hey, go donate to the GoFundMe. But I will not be surprised if in the coming weeks there is a hospitalization, simply due to the fact that one of the main ways they test mast cell activation syndrome is a 24-hour urine collection. That's not going to work for me. I could sit on the toilet for 24 hours, but that would probably kill me. But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they do an admission, and do cathing and testing and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised at all, which will suck. If Andrew's off work, it won't be so bad. It'll suck because only 1 person or 2 persons can be at the hospital. So, and Hannah has school and stuff and work. Everybody can't be off. But I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few months we actually end up with an admission for a lot of testing and stuff like that. I will not be surprised. But my decision, like, I just know it's like, if this is mast cell activation syndrome, put a port in me, because the level of, even just in this 2 weeks, like if I go, like I've been really good not needing things like needles, IVs, things like that for a while. The first time I had a reaction, IV went like that, right? Just immediately. But that started the cascade of my veins. Like, oh no, they say, no, 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 no. So they fight blood work, they fight IVs, and it's just like, it's not good. I needed a port years ago when I was in the hospital all the time and they didn't do it, which I can understand. But now, if this is going to be a thing, I probably will insist. Like, get me IV access because, and this is very common for people with mast cell too, is that they have IV access. But anyway, we have a Leo over here. Leo is, oh my dude, I need to get some water in me. Let me go grab a drink of water real quick. Yes, I have no pants on. I did not feel like putting pants on today. I do not care. Let me get some more. And yes, I'm really wet. Okay. Whew. So I do want to pour a couple of things if I can. I got a new pet tag mold, guys. I washed a bunch of molds yesterday. We got chest molds here. Got some earring molds. Okay, these need to go away. Oh, am I covering it? I'm sorry, I'm covering your table. Oh, I gotta do brother and the Hannah's brother and dad. I do have to do a thing for them. Don't want to go to work today. I feel ya. So, I feel ya. I know your seat is covered. I apologize. Come on up. That is the bag that did not pop open. I'm going to keep that thing. Oh, by the way, guys, this is my mask from my mother-in-law. These go like this. I like this mask. Ooh, I'm going to do one. They don't go on the ears, which is my mother-in-law's problem is, of course, Doctor Who for her. So I made one of those for her. I have a bunch to make, but it takes a lot of energy to do that, guys. All right, so I'm doing a chest set here. I'm going to need the full 60 probably for that. I have to decide colors. And where are my cups? I don't know. Let me fix these while I'm thinking about it. I'm not surprised they fell. Well, that's okay because I have extras. I'm going to do a set for Andrew for chess. He loves chess, apparently. I did not know this about the man. I've only been with him for 7 years and just found out 2 weeks ago that he likes chess. Where did I put those? Yep. So he jumped on it when I told him I could do a custom chess set for him. Like, so he wants to learn. He wants to make chess boards with resin and stuff. Like, the man is. He cracks me up, but he is such a creative. He has such a creative mind. You know. There's that one. But seriously, I appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with the sick person. All right, that's done. I just have to find my measuring thing because I know I put it somewhere. I know I need to wash a bunch of them, but I don't know what do I do with those already done. Ah, there it is. This clean one. So Anders says a deep and a bright. I think I want to do burgundy, nice deep color, and teal. I think that'll be pretty. I think. Or ruby would be pretty too, but Anders like it's very particular how you do this. It has to be like a deep color and a bright color. So I'm gonna do burgundy and teal. I think I might mix up this whole thing here. Oh, guys, good news. Caught Jimmy drinking his water yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. But also, he has officially accepted the new cage. Know how I know? He masturbated. A lot. So he has officially accepted his new cage. He is such a picky little motherfucker, though. Okay, I need to find one more container. I think I washed most of them. Or I need. Where are they? Where are those containers? Because I have. Is over there. Is way back there. Go on, go get it. I have to go get it. I can't. Oops. That's a private file. Oopsie. Please be a clean one. Yay, it's pretty clean. Oof, I need to change my bucket. Dirty bird. Yes, he is, but hey, it happens. All right, so I think I'm going to go, so I really think I'm going to need all 60 of this. I'm going to mix up, let's mix up 100. That's as full as this gets. Oh, it's like, yeah, your fingers don't work. That's, oh yeah, that is. Okay, so we're going to do total volume. Total is 100 milliliters. Let's take this down to an even number here, if I can. That's not what I wanted. Hang on, total is up here. I'm going to try to get this down. Okay, so 60 and 30. That I can do. Part B. Oh, Leo, you fuck. He stunk up the house. Okay. You're doing 91. Okay. That's kind of funny that this doesn't go exactly to. There we go. All right, we're going to use this first. This is the broken bottle. There's probably not the right amount in here, but I may have to set this upside down and just use the other one. Leo, go cover your shit, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let that sit upside down for a bit. I should have heated this up. That would have been the smart thing to do. There we go. All right. Let me get this puppy to stay here for a minute. Let it do its thing. We're gonna go ahead and use this one. Actually, no. I don't know if there's either. I don't know if that'll come through. There's really not much left in there. Okay, we're gonna use this one. Okay. Oops. One's not cleaned up all the way. Oh, look at this. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thankfully, like it's rare for anaphylaxis to result in death. But yeah, it's not fun. You know, it's a lot. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of research on it, and I guess in your 30s is a lot of times when mast cell activation syndrome kicks in. You have little things that you can tell looking back, oh yeah, this is that. But you know, like for example, my allergy to the cold and things like that, like that's kind of a, you know, but you know, looking at it, it's definitely like this is the silver lining. And I know this sounds really weird, guys, but I am hoping that it's mast cell because, and hear me out, I'm not crazy. Since I have been ill, so since I was 18, everything's been just like, this is a weird thing. This is a weird thing. And everybody's like, this all has to be linked somehow. This could be the diagnosis that links everything, guys. This could be it. That is why I am kind of on this. I hope it is this kick because it would explain everything, including why my spleen was so big, including the migraines. And it's just like everything. It links everything together, guys. So I know it sounds so crazy to be wishing for this diagnosis, but that's kind of where I'm at this point. It's like, this could be it. And so that is why I'm going, why I'm hoping for that. Because it's just, it would be crazy and wonderful all at the same time. You know, like it'd be horrible and wonderful all at the same time. And so that's why I'm thinking that. Thank you, Bo. Thank you. Like I was talking, you guys, this is the other funny thing about yesterday. So you guys all know I am exceedingly close with my mother. Very, very, very close with my mother. Yesterday, I am in the ER getting an IV, and my mother fucking calls me. My mom, it's always like she knows when things are going down. She knows, and she literally called while I was getting an IV, and I called her back like, hey, you know. So, but I was telling her, I'm like, Mom, I sent my mom a link, and she's like, oh my God, this is everything. Everything you've dealt with in your life. Here it is. So, and if I have this, I'm pretty sure it would cinch the deal on disability, which would be so amazing. So yeah, it would just be that. So I may end up I am diagnosed with FAP and mast cell. Obviously, I have other things, like I have the PTSD, I have agoraphobia, things like that. But this could even be why my sensory issues have gotten so bad. I may not be autistic. I might just have mast cell activation syndrome. This would be the thing. So, we're going to pour half of this in here so that I can. 40, 50-ish. That's about it, right? Okay. I am going to get rid of this one for now because I don't really need it. And then I'm going to stir in pigment. Sensory thing would be part of artistic. You might be artistic. No, yeah, I know that. We are we have, that is very high on the list of possibilities. But it also could be completely explained by the mast cell activation. So that would be really crazy, but at the same time, answer. Give this a decent amount of light in here. I'm going to start off with that. Oh, I need one more just for scooping like this. I'm going to want more. I need a lot more than that. It will be crazy if that diagnosis is the case, because God, it would be interesting. I want more even. I'm gonna get this one going too. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Yeah, that's enough of this one. That's gonna be gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. That's burgundy. Okay. Did I keep that paper? I did. Hi, son. Not Sam. So I'm gonna try to do this thing here and set these up if I can. These are so teeny, but they're earrings, so they're tiny. All right, let's first set up sets here. So there. Keep. And this one. And this one. This one. Over there. Let's see. Need another solid thing to set these on. I guess I could do this. That's a little uneven. Let's try something different. Nice. Hey, Leo, baby. Mama's got resin on her hands right now, so she cannot hold you. Where? I know I have another picture. I need to pick up more of those. Those are fantastic for these projects. Oh, well. I don't have to let this sit for 5 minutes, but it kind of brings the rest of the mica up to the surface so that you can then go ahead and mix it again. Get that really well mixed in there. I like how it leaves some little cells sometimes, so I don't necessarily always mix it totally. This one almost feels like it needs more. I don't want too much mica in there. Hi. Do I have to pet you? I have gloves on, dude. Oh. I might actually do those in UV resin if I can. I need to get a UV light. I wonder if I could do this. That would be at least for the small ones I could, maybe not the bigger ones, but let's see what we have here. I could do this. And hold those in place, that would be fantastic. I mean, I can kind of fit more on here. How big a deal. Let's see what I can fit here. It looks like I can at least fit most of it. I don't think I'm going to do the snowflakes right now. Those are my least excited ones. Of course, I can't do two. So if I don't do these ones, I can put them all, I think. Oh well. Do it again. That holds them for sure. It just squishes them a little bit. set this up? Yeah. These are the last ones I'm going to put on there. Just in case. Where's the other one? Oh, it's already on it. Okay. Just in case it does not fit all of them. This is like Tetris here. It should go. There we go. All right. We're going to start off with burgundy. Pretty. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Look, a little bit of overfill there. Not too bad though. God, it's slipping. This is actually going to probably act in the long run. I think this is going to take the full. Whoops. It's going to probably take the full 90 for the set. Whoa! Stop! That was too fast. A little bit of overfill. We'll see. Maybe I can do it. It's gonna be really close, actually. Whoa. I think I have enough. I do. Okay. That's good. Let me go with the heart for this. Wait, what's our hydrant? We may not do the earrings today. No, I guess we're doing the bow. If there's enough here to do the bow. I drift into that one. Let's see here. This is why you always have teeny tiny molds on hand. Let's see. Because I literally took drips. Okay. Oops, we got a little bit of burgundy on there. Get that off of there. Okay. Oh, I have to do one thing in there. Whoa. Stop. Come on. Don't want to go over that hump. This one did have a little bit less in there, so it may not go as far. Yikes. I'm shaky. Oop, too fast. Kitty, don't mess with the dice, dude. Come on. Hey, stop. Leo. I think Leo wants to play D&D. Uh-oh. Fucking ran out. So I do need the 100. I mean, I'll mix another bet. Come on. Maybe I can squeeze some out from another. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to mix another batch. Oh well. I will mix a small batch. The only problem is I don't actually have, I don't know if I can mix it in there. I think that might not work. So let me think for a moment. I'm gonna have to rinse this one out. I'm gonna have to wash this one. Oh, let me put it somewhere. Ow! Oh, let me. No. Where's my other cup? I'm just gonna mix it. Oh my. I have one of these left. My hip is popping out. Really bad. I saw my other container. I just figured out where I put it. It needed cleaning. I found bubble wrap. Sorry. I'm stuck. I got nothing to measure. Where did the ow? Sorry, my hip is out. The other. You know what? Let's see if I can salvage one of these to work with. Let's see here. Because I can mix it, I just have to measure it elsewhere. A measuring cup. I'm sorry, guys, that hurt really bad. I don't know if this will affect it at all, but we're gonna try. So I need 20. A little bit over 20 just because. Just because it won't all get out of there. All right. Bye. Oh, that's the. Where's the other one? It's been upside down for a bit. Should be good. I'm not gonna force it. No, actually, let's force this part. Put that one. Ah, that started the shit out of me. Ah, that's 25. So we need to fill this all the way up to your 30. Hey, where's the 10 mark? Here's 10. Go ahead and scribe. Scribe. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Hopefully that doesn't really screw up my ratios. I need the teal. These are pretty. And I'm just trying a bit fast. There's a lot of bubbles, but that's okay. I'm going to knock this off for a minute. I need my hand. Well, I should have done like a fire and ice set. So it would have been blue and like a orange. So I've heard people say you need a vibrator for this because it vibrates out those bubbles. It rises them to the top. I just added so many bubbles to this one because of the way I did it. Leo, leave the curtain alone. Hey! I was trying to take the screen out. Yeah, orange and blue. What it would be really cool to go to is like a set that goes from like blue to or orange, red, yellow, and then yellow up to blue. Like that'd be really pretty. So it does take a full 100 milliliters for this. See, if I had separated this properly, I would have had plenty. Actually, yeah, so mixing 100 up, not a bad idea. I'm going to try to UV coat those today too, if I can. I mean, if I have enough left over of this, I'll just clear coat it with this and let them sit. Although that presents, I don't have Elmer's glue, and that presents a little bit of a problem. I think something, I don't know, I'm curious, I'm gonna ask around, like, can you, because I wanted to do, like, I would consider using little windows for doming. Oh, get some teal in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it all teal. Let's go. There we go. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Thank you. So gorgeous. I almost tossed that. That's not something we toss. Okay, we let that bubble. Let that bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Oh, my ear. Let's see. You're gonna drip. Yep. Okay. I hate to do it, but I might have to just sacrifice this one. Oh, look at that cup. Put it in the cup. Then if it leaks, it doesn't matter. Hey Siri, stop the timer.
I stopped the timer.
Too much. Definitely way too much. Oops, too much again. Let's get out of it. What's over there? Oops, I just rolled that over. Okay. I should make one for my grandmother and send it to her. For her dog. All right, I'm gonna switch out sticks just because this one is really covered in resin. Yummy. Maybe I will do that. It literally takes like 3 drops to fill these. It's really interesting. Oh, 3 full drops, let's see. Okay, let those sit. And definitely overfilled the one. But I have like a whole other thing. So let's go. We'll do some pacifiers. We'll do these. These are good. Okay, why am I doing this? Soak some of that up. I still will probably need more. Worst comes to worst, I'll mold the dice. So I still have more. I'm like, wait, I need it. Got a little bit of sticky in me. Right, bubble. I might take it very gentle. Sucking it up. Oops. That was a bad idea. I will be buying another one of these molds just because it'll be so much easier to do them 2 at a time. These are pretty. This teal is gorgeous. Hey, got any grapes? I don't know why that's in my head. Maybe I'll use the last of this to make some gummy bears. Leah, I swear to all things holy. Ow. These work pretty well. It's always worth a fill up of these. Just a second. Okay, and we'll go with this one. Am I using a pipette when I could use a, oops, I just sucked a bunch of air. Oh well. That's that. I'm not fucking use this thing. So much easier. Oops. Hey. We're gonna start with the booze. Whoops. Okay. Oops. That was a little big. Okay. I don't mind. There's a big ass bubble there. That does not want to come out either. That's funny. Fuck. That was weird. That was the weirdest bubble I've ever seen. A little bit more. Okay. Let's see here. This mold is mildly stupid at times because it's like it only has like some of the slots only have one. I'm just gonna fill it. God's will. Oops, a little too much there. Still way too much left. I'm literally full up. I have to go grab another one. I'm gonna do dog tags, I guess. Since I got 'em. Might as well. Should have enough to fill at least. Yes, sir. Sit for a second. Give this one another shot. A little about this. Okay. Come on, get in there. There we go. Powerful. Okay. We have a little bit of overflow there. We need a little bit more. We can have more. Let's need more over here. You can take a little drop or two more. Oops. Okay. There's that. And then I only am left with a teeny tiny. I might fill up those ones because I have literally enough drops for them. These ones are gonna be annoying. Actually, set these right here. Shit, just a second. Oh, well. Let's see it right there, actually. Okay. Seeing as I have the drips for them, no, these are gonna take even less, I'm assuming. Plus, we're starting to cure up, which is okay. Oh. Okay, let me go through here. I really do need to get a heat one. Come on, Bobo. I'll give him about 10 minutes. Okay. Cat is having fun in here, but he's gonna hit again. Okay. Oh yeah, that's dead. So the other thing I might do with this one here is just give this little thing here some. I don't know how that works exactly. Find out. That I'll probably. Yeah, shit. No, I dumped it out. Of course. Of course. Let's get some. There we go. Da 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 da. Table full. Who else over here has a little bit of a this? Oh, shoot, don't touch it. This one just really, there we go. That's better. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some of this up. Pop it into this one. There, that's much better. They're a little more even now. We got a bubble in that handle. Shit. There we go. Just a lot of them. You. 6. Okay. I'll mess with it too much. Yes, I did it again. I am stupid. This one just may not work. That one's got a massive bubble in it. For fuck's sake, you stupid earring. There we go. Now I got this now. These are looking pretty. I feel like this one actually, this king actually could use a little bit of an extra drop. He looks a little thin. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of this pawn I can soup out. Not soup out, what's the word? Sift, like he's got a little bit extra, so I might pipe at him out. Oh, hey, look at that. I got extras. Still got extra, what do you know? Anybody looking really not full away? You can use a little extra. So could you. So could you. And so could this dude. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is kind of push him in. Then I can actually just pipe it a little bit. Okay, let's see. Who's looking for it? Want to give you a bite? Give you a bite? Give you a bit? Give you a bit? Give you a little bit. We'll suck some out of this one. Mostly because I want to suck his air bubble out. And we'll give him some back. I piped out some air bubbles. That's kind of fun. Alrighty, guys. Just purely because I don't feel like sanding right now. I'm going to call it stupid air bubble. Come on, let it out. And these are just going to sit here and cure for the next 24 hours. Oh, shit. I just messed that up. Cool. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close it off for the day. I'm going to change my butt, figure out what I'm going to wear to the doctor. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna finish off these. I found the other cup I was looking for. It just needs to be cleaned. All right, what did I do with the bottle of resin? I keep misplacing that bottle of resin. And because I am almost out of this one, I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my favorite one for doing the resin stuff. Okay, we have been up to it. This one I like because it's just thicker and nicer and better. And Ah, it's a bird feather. I'm not used to this one right now. This one stinks. I will say that about this one, is it stinks. Yeah. Okay, we need to move this one because I keep putting my hand in it. No, we're carrying. No. It's been too close to the light. Oh well. I fix. Oh, maybe my toothpick is carrying, not this. Okay, that would be a better thing to happen. No, that side is carrying on more. That looks weird. I'm gonna fix that probably. That's okay. Okay, this one is almost perfect. It literally just needs perfect. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of sandpaper. Where is that? Had a really small bit. There you go. Um, it's right there. Well, this time I was looking for that. It's right the fuck there. Yeah, I'll fix that one a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, I need to dry butt. That's good. You come here. You're gonna be on my left hand. I need a bring it away from the light. This one is turning out really good. That's perfect. I'll just throw this one right in there. This one does not need a very thick coat for this. Like Megan's a little wonky. I'll fix that. No rashes, no, right. I don't usually get diaper rash. It's so rare. I keep forgetting that's good. All right, guys. Now I'm going to close it up because I'm just about done in here. This little bit cleanup, and I'm gonna change my butt and chill out till my appointment. So I will see you all later. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.